What's up everybody, welcome back to another drawing tutorial. Today we got Master Roshi from Dragon Ball. I think it's his sort of from Dragon Ball Super, really. It's not like original Master Roshi with the turtle shell and all that kind of stuff. It's sort of, I think, the cooler version of Master Roshi. That might be controversial thing to say, but let's go. Landscape paper, use a pencil, eraser, hit pause if I go too fast. Right, he's got his shades on, his cool slick shades, so we're going to start with them. Shades are always difficult, right? They're a bit tricky to draw, but sure, we'll give it our best shot, right? So center point of my page is here. Along that middle line, right, we're going to start. You want to leave enough room for his head as well, so just down, just in the top half, right, down from the top of your page. We are going to start with the middle of his glasses, so we'll just go across like that, and then we go up here, and then we go across the top of his shades here. They're kind of square, so they're not the most difficult sunglasses to draw, but sunglasses can be tricky. And then we'll bring it down like that, right? You do the same thing on the other side, and you want to get them sort of similar. It's hard to draw like man-made objects that are like perfectly symmetrical and stuff like that, I think, anyway. So across like so, and down to there. Try and keep them somewhat similar, and then this goes down here. We'll do same thing on this side, roughly down here and into there, and then these curve down around in towards his nose, right? So it'll go, say, like curve into here, right, around like that. So rounder on the bottom of the shades now on this part. Right, so more curvy, and then it kind of gets a bit straight again. Goes across. Like that, and then it curves in up underneath his nose. So it'll go around the nose, down the other side, out to there. Right. So that's your general shape, right? And then we got the bits inside, the sort of glass parts, right? So you just go around again, trying to keep them roughly the same sort of width along the edges, if you can. Kind of like that. And then we go same thing over here. Down. Like so. Right, so he's got like a little mark here on the edge of the glasses. And these will go up behind his ears, okay? So they go sort of this way. Down behind his ear, and then back down to the bottom there. You do the same thing on the other side, so you'll go back like so, curve it down around behind his ear, and then it gets a little bit wider as you go back. So nose, just here, line coming down that way on the left hand side, and then he's got nostrils. His nose is drawn in, so we got the nostrils coming out the side first, and then this will come down like this towards the tip of his nose, comes across like so. Then he has a big mustache and a big beard, right? So you'll go, and you want it to be sort of hairy lines, right? So they'll come out just like a spike every now and then. short sort of down like this. Down to there. Back in towards the center of his mouth. Like that. And then we do the same thing pretty much on the other side. Like so. Spiking all the way around. Sorry if you can hear like lots of noise in the background or wind or anything, because there's a massive storm in Ireland. It's blowing over the whole country. Storm Barra, I think that's what the name is. So we're being blown out of it. So sorry if there's like loads of background noise. It's like shaking the house. It's really windy. And we just keep adding hair all the way down. And then his big beard part that comes down here. Again, hairy lines. And remember, hair moves and stuff, so you don't have to like do it exactly the same way I'm doing it. Like so. And then here, down. So it's like a little line maybe for where his bottom lip would be. Just like a bump in his beard. But it's just, you can't see a mouth. It's just all beard, right? And then we can see like the side of his face coming up, say, here, right? Maybe a little bit here as well. And then he's got cheekbones that come out from his glasses. And then in. Like that. So same here, out and in. And then lines just on his face, because he's an elderly gentleman, so few experienced lines there. And so his ears then come out from the top of the glasses here, down around, right down to his cheek. We go around here. And then bones and ligaments inside that. So I always say the easiest way to do the ear lines is just like a letter J, right? So easiest way to get started. Some people would actually leave it like that, you know, but you don't have to leave it like this, right? We will add a little bit more because I just like just a little bit more detail just to make it look a bit more like an ear. But that J is, I've seen it in some animes that's all there is, you know. So, but we'll do a little bit more, you know, because we're good like that. Okay, so top of his head, right, just up here, right, and I'd say like top of his glasses to the top of his head is about the same as top of his glasses to, see this mouth line, right? So here to here is about the same as here to here. Like, or maybe his bottom lip just below. So like here to there is about the same, roughly. Okay, just if you're wondering about proportions. So like just to his bottom lip here, this is about halfway between here and here. Okay, so there to there, about the same as there to there. Just if you're wondering how high up to bring the head. And then we'll do our best, right, to, he's bald, so it's actually, I find it quite hard to draw bald-headed characters. Is it just me? But because you got to get the head sort of the right shape, and stuff like that. So it's going to come down. Like this, and we're trying to get it similar on both sides. So it's useful to like sketch it out lightly first and then trace over, you know, with a smoother line. So like that. Yeah, that'll do. So I'll try and just clean that up now. Like so. Right, so then eyebrows, right? So he's got big hairy eyebrows, right? So curve in here, just kind of in the middle of his head. And then they kind of get a little bit hairy down the end. And then we go back in around to the front there like that. And then we go around the other side as well. Mix up around, add some hairy spikes. Up to there. And then he's got some just like skin lines or just fold lines on his forehead like that. And that's his head done. Right, so let's go for his body. So he's wearing a tank top, bumps out sort of here. They're right up next to his ears, right? Bumping like this, right? Sleeveless top. And this will come down around and like in underneath his armpit, okay? So it'll like go this way. Kind of like a snaking sort of line. Curvy. Like that, right? And then the inside of it goes into there. The inside of this one goes into there. And there's a fold line that comes down the middle. I think we can see like some muscle lines or collarbone lines or something just in there. So his shoulders, these go in underneath his armpit, right? So just here. Like probably like a little bit of a fold or a hook or something there, but his shoulders come out this side, right? So we have like a little bump for his trapezius first, and then the shoulder comes out around here. He's a small guy, but you know, he's quite fit. He's quite fit looking. They're not like really small arms, they're quite muscly. And then the inside, so the armpit will be like in here somewhere, right? So you'll have a little bit of a chest muscle there, and then like the inside of his shoulder, and then the bicep comes out and down this way and in, and the tricep comes out this way and down into there, and then his elbow forearm out, so his arms are going in behind his back, right? So I guess we'll get like a bit of his elbow in, so it like comes out here, comes around, bumps around, comes in there, and then the forearm will go in behind his back, right? so. Another line there, and then the bottom of his arm sort of comes in towards the wrist, just in there. And maybe like some forearm lines there. So then inside here, so we'll do the same thing over this side, but inside here we can see just the side of his body and his armpit goes in underneath his t-shirt, and then the t-shirt kind of bumps out this way. It goes into his trousers down there, okay? His sort of pants that are held up with a belt tied around his waist. So same thing over here then. So you start with a little bump for trapezius, and then the shoulder comes out to about there. Then the other side of his shoulder here again, with a bit of a chest muscle like that, and then the bicep comes out down into there, and then his tricep on this side. Like so, roughly the same. And then we bring it down to his elbow. It goes in that way, and then the forearm goes in behind his back again, right? So we'll just stop it sort of about there, just underneath his armpit, right? That's where you want to stop it. And then the other side of his forearm goes this way, and it gets skinnier as we go in. Maybe like another sort of forearm muscle line. There. Right, so then the side of his body on this side, so we can see sort of a line here from his armpit, and then the side of his t-shirt goes around, bumping, folding down like that, just randomly. You don't have to do it exactly like me. And then, so it goes in, so he's got this pants, right, and it has a belt. So the top of the pants, right, comes out from above the belt. Just underneath his beard, we've got this sort of V thing. And then this will go down this way, right? And then this will go down this way. And then it goes back in there somewhere. And then this bumping black belt. I wonder if it is actually supposed to be like a black belt, like a karate black belt. And it has a knot tied here, so 2 bumps. Comes around there. Another 2 bumps on that side, and then it's tied here. And then it goes out the other side down here. There. Then like some extra sort of fold lines there. This goes down that way. I think we can see like a line for his pants or something. Say here. And then the other side of his pants goes down that way. Just join this in behind. Then the middle line, so we go across again for the belt, and it's got some fold lines coming across just like that. Some more stuff on his trousers here. Just goes down that way. Boom. And then there's some close fold lines, so like some stuff here. this and going up all the way. Good few of these. One underneath his beard as well. Alright, but I think that's everything. That's how to draw Master Roshi from Dragon Ball. Hope it's helpful, guys. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Bye.